We are back. Part two. Sitting there waiting on you to call. Part two. Alright, so just to continue the conversation. Me personally, and it's just me, everybody has their own paths. Alright? I'd rather have my path full of straight, hard-nosed coaches. For those that play sports, you know how it is to have a hard-nosed coach and having like a laid-back coach. I'm more of like a hard-nosed coach that's like, yo, let's get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna tell you about yourself. Like, you don't want to be around a bunch of humble people. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You want to be around people that understand the value in themselves. And because y'all ever notice something? I look at shit totally different now. Like, y'all ever notice how they be like, narcissists are bad, narcissists are this, or narcissists are that? You know why they say that? Because most narcissists are around humble people. I'm gonna say it again. And I hope someone, if we have a pastor in the building right now, you make sure you use this on your sermon on Sunday. Most narcissists are around humble people that doesn't see the value in themselves. So that narcissist looks like, hey man, humble yourself. You're a little too full of yourself. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting called a narcissist for so long. And I had to remember it's because I was around the humble people. Same people that wouldn't dunk a basketball if they was 9 feet tall. Yeah, I had to fight those labels and shit. Like, man, I'm not just full of myself. You know how you trying to be all, I'm not full of myself. I care about other people. Like, why the fuck am I explaining myself? If you think I'm a narcissist, fuck it. If you don't think I care about you, okay, cool. Alright? I'm not about to be up here buttering you up every goddamn day, telling you what you want to hear every damn day. Fuck you and them humble people that you like to be around. I think humble people need to be around humble people. I think narcissists need to be around narcissists. You ever just visualize what a group full of narcissists look like? Really close your eyes and think about that. Think about a group full of narcissists, meaning they know the value in themselves, meaning they gonna hold their side down because they know the value in themselves. You know what I'm saying? They know the value. Like, okay, I know what I can do. Shit, I can bring 30, 40 points to the game. You know what I'm saying? I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, just knowing what they can do, meaning having that confidence about themselves. Because you can't know the value in yourself and be humble. Y'all, that's impossible. I'm here to say it right now. There's no way to live the fullest of life and be humble. That's like oil and water. That is some damn straight clown shit. That's like saying you're a sovereign citizen. You cannot be the most of yourself and be humble. That word humble is a negative term, okay? As you can see, how many people say, hey, be humble, and look at their situation. All right? Look at their situation. A lot of times people, y'all ever notice when you go broke, they say that's when you get humble? Think about it. They be like, when you go broke, that's when you become humble. Why? Because you're at the lowest point. So you're saying, I'm just gonna, Cause they be like, hey, don't let life humble you. Because in that person's mind, they look at humble as meaning taken away, meaning you too far up. Don't let life humble you. Meaning don't let life take away. Like, because what else would they be talking about? Like, what the fuck you mean? No. You mad because I'm excited for my progression? Like, damn. mad because I'm saying fuck a job? God damn, I gotta close my mouth because workers are in the building? Damn. What about me? What about my feelings? What about my emotions? What about my release? What about my expression? So I can't say fuck a job in a room full of people that lives life by a job? I think I should say fuck a job. I think these people need to know. I think these people need to know. Yeah, they may be mad. Fuck them. Fuck them. All right? But somebody gonna hear and be like, damn, bro, why you say fuck a job? You ain't never had no job before? And I'm like, yes, I have. And that's why I'm telling you, fuck a job. I wouldn't listen to a person that's never had a job that said fuck a job. No, I would listen to somebody that used to be an ex-worker. Hey, ex-worker, how did you make that transition? You know what I'm saying? What was your life like? Did you work? Did you? And I would tell you, yes, I worked 84 hours a motherfucking week, 4 months straight. Yes. Yeah, I did all kinds of motherfucking jobs. Lying on my resume. And I could get fired today and get a job by the end of the damn day. That's how cold I got with getting the job. That's why I said, man, fuck that damn job. Folks be like, well, I don't have that many points. Well, go get another job and go get a new set of points. All right? Dale, go get another job and start over. Folks act like they making $1 million a damn hour. And then they get mad when I start talking like that. Like I wasn't a worker. Like I didn't know how much we brung in. Like I didn't know what it was like saying I make 6 figures. Like I didn't know what my fucking account looked like. And I'm sure pressed that others look the same. You know what I'm saying? Why would I have just been that different? I was doing the same thing everybody else was doing that was getting paid what I was doing. So I'm sure all our accounts was looking the same. We had the same fucking lifestyle. The only time I would know that their paper was different because their lifestyle was different. You know, when they didn't chill with you, you know, when they was off on their own doing their shit, like, damn, he don't never fuck with us. You knew. But you knew if you just went to work, took your ass home, you know what I'm saying, rested for the next day, you knew you didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't investing your money. Most workers don't invest their motherfucking money. I would ask everybody right now, but I don't want to put nobody in the spot. I would say put up a 1 if you've been working and you haven't invested your money in nothing. Because if it was me, I'd put a 1 up. Just being real with it. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop this fake ass facade like the job is really securing us. No, it's not. It's like a band-aid over an unhealed wound. It just looks good. But when you get down to when you remove that band-aid, when you really talk to a person, you start seeing like, damn, he fucking hates his life. Or damn, she really hates her lifestyle. There's a lot of people on here that really hate their lifestyle. But they don't learn to, oh no, I make, it's pretty rough in the beginning, but I've learned to like it, made some friends, I didn't really like the schedule at first, but I came. That's what people be saying. You learn to like your job. Yeah. You just started liking your job. You got to get broken in. It's like being in the military. You got to get broken in. It's like going to jail. You got to get broken in. You got to know the rules. Yeah, and like I say, a lot of us wasted time at the job. But we got to save people before they keep wasting time. Folks want me to not say stuff and like censor, like don't really be saying all that. Like, what you want me to sit back and watch these people keep working? You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like I would be a bad guy if I just shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? And if I wasn't verbal, like, y'all, fuck those jobs, y'all. You can have another job just like that. For those that think, well, not really, because I had to go do it again. What the fuck you talking about? Y'all act like, man, what? Go do it again. Folks act like this the 20s, like, this is the only time I could get this position. Like, get out of here. I can get your job tomorrow. Who wanna put me to a test? What's up? You can give me a week, I'll bet I can get hired on your job. Somebody give me that job, send me the application. I'm about to apply. I bet I get hired on your job next week, and I'm gonna go live on site. I'm like, I got this motherfucker live on my goddamn resume, and I'm quitting today. Okay? Now, only not the healthcare and shit like that. We talking about anything outside of, dealing with kids. They ain't gonna let me be in front of kids, but just cause any other thing, machine operator, crane operator, like anything like that, janitorial work, okay, sanitation, all right, call service, I done did it all. Them hopped on that phone and they see me, they be like, oh, you're the guy that we talked to. I'm like, hello, yes. I'll be on the phone like, hello, yes. They be like, why do you want to work for us? Well, I see that your company is growing. And I have a lot of family members that loved it, that made a great career out of it, that don't live here. They live in different parts of the country, but they love it. I want to grow with the corporation. I just started my family. I really see a perfect fit. Okay, I'm willing to do whatever it takes for me to succeed. Okay, all right. I'm here. All right, I'm a fast learner. Okay, my cognitive skills are through the roof. You can put me on any test. All right, I know I'm a fast talker. All right, but I'm also can show you that I mean business. All right, I'm very enforceable. I not get that motherfucking job. I go pee in a motherfucking cup. All right, and I go pass the drug test. All right, I go throw it into the microwave before I head up there. All right, I throw it in the condom, wrap the condom up, had the piss on. I had the compression shorts on. All right, keep it near and dear. Okay, I go in there, I pass the drug. As soon as I pass the drug test, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. What? It's a done deal. What? You gotta start saying key words. My cognitive skills are great. Okay? My listening skills are great. My comprehension skills are exuberant. Start saying shit that I know they don't even understand. I probably be using words out the wrong context, but I know they don't know the words. I done had a job ask me, sir, you seem like you're overqualified. Why do you want to work for us? And I be like I said before, I got a family here, okay? And I want to grow. Of course, I don't want to stay on level 1. I definitely want to grow. As you can see, I ain't no dummy. As you can see. So I ain't going to be on level 1 for long, but I want to expand with this corporation. Okay, I want to help this corporation get to the next level. Not knowing, y'all, I'm gonna be on that motherfucking job for 2 days because I'm waiting for a contract job to call me. And I ran the same play every goddamn time. So please don't tell me how hard it is to get a fucking job. Okay? Don't tell me. All right? I could start a staffing company right now. We could have 100% employment rate. Like literally going to get jobs. That is not hard. That's what I'm saying. Sacrifice that shit. You've been working for 10 years already. Go ahead and sacrifice a year of not working. Just see what life is like. Just see. Folks be like, I don't know, that's hard, man. Not having no money coming in. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. It's so easy to get a job and just focus on waking up. All you got to do is wake up and make it on time. Some of y'all don't even do nothing at work. I had jobs, all I had to do was show up. I had jobs that didn't even know I was at work. I would clock in and leave. Come back when it's time to clock out and get paid for the week. Some of y'all be telling me, well, I don't want to leave my job. My job is so, I don't really do much. Yeah, exactly. You're getting paid nothing to do nothing. Just listen to yourself. You're getting paid nothing to do nothing. Meaning a day full of nothing. You completed nothing today. Because the money that you're about to get, the nothing money you're about to get, is about to go to a bill that was never supposed to get paid using that income. So it's a bunch of nothing going on. And I'm supposed to sit here and watch this shit happen? I don't know how people walk around and not say nothing. Folks be in my inbox, man, you giving up too much, brother. You know the Masons gonna get you. You giving a lot of their information out. I'm like, God damn. God damn. Yeah, you gotta quit to read. You gotta quit. Because you gotta have that pressure on your back. You gotta look at your baby in your eyes like, damn, I gotta remember why I quit. You can't be remembering why I had the job. Folks are remembering why they have the job instead of remembering why you need to quit. Well, I have the job so I can buy food, so I can provide for my kids, and keep saying that weak ass shit. Man, I told a grown man that, man, he wanted to fight me, but we was on the phone, so he couldn't do nothing. He was like, man, you know I'm doing all this for my kids, man. You know I work for my kids, and I get what you saying, man, but it's like, I got to keep that food on the table. Man, I was like, yo, all that shit sounds weak, family. That shit is weak as hell. That shit sounds good to somebody that doesn't know what's going on. I would pat you on your back and say, brother, you a hard-working brother. Yes, sir. But right now I'm saying you a weak brother. All right, because that's where your mind stopped. Your mind stopped at, I have to go be away and work hour-long wages to go pay a bill that's not even supposed to be done that way. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, you didn't know, but now you know. Are you going to keep using that weak-ass excuse like, I got to keep a job to keep food in my kid's mouth? Because they're going to get older. You got to remember, they're going to be informed kids and they're going to be uninformed kids. You really want your kids to grow up and say, Mom, Dad, yeah, he wanted to fight. I know he did. But, you know, it was some real shit. So he kind of had, like, because he kept trying to validate his job. I'm like, family, I've worked, family. You're not telling me nothing. And I'm not better than nobody. Again, I'm not greater or better than anybody. But it's like, if you've done something and you don't do it no more and you see people still doing it, you can be like, yo, I did that already. You don't got to do that. That's not. I had the same reasoning. I did those long hours so I can put food on the table. That was the most uninformed way of doing something. I didn't have to do that. So when you know what I'm saying? So when people say it now, to me, it's like a weak excuse. It's like a bailout. It's like, no, I got to keep working because I got to keep kids. It's like, oh yeah, you trying to just keep a simple job, so you really don't got to use your mind. So you really don't have to try. Because really think about that. Times are so bad that you're looked down if you can't keep a job. Yo. And everybody that a person that has a job looks up to, they don't have a job. Like all the celebrities you look up to, or man, y'all, they're living their life however it is on the back end. But yo, you do not reach completion of life working a job, family. You're not here to work and then retire and then live off the 2,000 to 4,000 to 6,000. You gave a job 20 to 25 years, okay? And they're only giving you 4,000 a month for the remainder of your life. And I look at it like, well, if people gonna do that shit, I don't see them changing nothing. Why? That's why they're not bringing the robots in too quick. Because they're like, man, let's keep milking these people a little bit longer. Let's see if we can do another decade. We outlasted all this shit. Let's see if we can do another decade. You know what I'm saying? Let's not bring the robots out just yet. We see we can still milk out another 10 years out of them. And once they figure it out, our contingency plan will be robots. Because the people will uplift. There will be an uproar. Okay? And we already have these robots locked away in underground warehouses. Just like on our robot. We got these motherfuckers locked and loaded, ready to go. Alright? Because this economy's still gonna get ran. Okay? It's gonna get ran. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ain't nothing changing. So y'all can keep watching the news if you want to. The dollar is crashing. Man, y'all must ain't watched no movies. Y'all must ain't watched no movies. Alright, so that's why this whole job shit is almost laughable. Alright, because nothing is changing, because they know a person is going to dictate life by a job's pay rates. They even got so Man, yo, they so up with the shit. All they gotta do is say, hey, we just raised minimum wage. Y'all know how many people be like, we're moving in the right direction. Yes, we're moving in the right direction. They raised minimum wage. Yeah, but they also raised the price of bread. They also raised the price of milk. They also raised the price of gas. So do you see what's going on? Like, I know I can't be the only one. I know I'm not the only one. But I know I'm not the only one. Do you not see what is going on? And that's how you know if people are on their first life or their second life. Because if somebody can't see what's going on, yo, you too baby. You probably got to die and come back. All right? You probably ain't died enough, even though death ain't real. But you probably got to die a couple of times and come back just to see what's going on. All right? Because something ain't clicking. Something ain't reminding you. Your soul must be old enough. Your soul ain't reminding you like, hey, bro, we just came back to this motherfucker in the same way. You gonna do the same shit? Now, my soul let me know, like, hey, bro, I don't know what it is, but we gonna find it. We gonna keep goddamn lying on these resumes until we find it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And lo and behold, we found it. We never invested ourselves too much in the job. We never cared about none of that shit because we knew something wasn't right. Something was wrong about paying to live. Something was wrong about that aspect of life. And I feel like only an experienced multiple celestial being, I'm going to start saying that. You got to be a multiple celestial being, meaning a veteran. You can't be no rookie at life. You got to be a veteran. A lot of y'all don't believe in reincarnation because you believe that the sky's going to crack and somebody's about to come save your uninformed ass. Little do you know, you keep repeating the same goddamn grade. You've been in the first grade for goddamn 6 years. You the biggest first grader we ever seen. All right? The oldest first grader we've ever seen. A 2,000-year-old first grader. Like, god damn. You still don't see what's going on? You still lost? You still calling shit a conspiracy theory? What? You still say shit like, I can't believe in everything, but going to work and believing that's life? What? I'd rather you just sit in a dark room and not do nothing if you're going to say I can't believe in nothing. Because you believe in something. You believe in something. For some reason, you believe in getting up and hitting that clock is going to do it in the next 20 years. Not knowing that your back is getting a little bit more weaker. Now you got to wear back braces. You remember when you first worked, you didn't have to wear back braces. Now you're wearing back braces. You're wearing knee braces. You're wearing a motherfucking mouthpiece for a job that ain't physical. You know what I'm saying? You coming to work all equipped up like you about to go play in the NFL. Like, god damn, Hank. God damn. Boy, Hank suited and booted, ain't it? Hank got the fucking fanny pack, the back brace, the upper back brace. He got the knee brace. He got the calf warmers. He got the hand brace, the neck brace. Neck never been broke. God damn, Hank. God damn. If you gonna do all that, man, you might as well take that shit off home. Take that shit off, go home and go read some law. You gotta prepare for work like that. Is they paying you extra? God damn. I knew that, and that's when I knew I wasn't gonna be working long. When I used to see folks like, you don't bent over and shit, like, yeah, if you don't bend right, you gonna be looking like me. I said, nah, brother, I ain't never gonna look like you, brother. No offense, brother, I ain't never, trust me, I'm in this motherfucker for a hot minute. All right, they think I'm gonna be alone. Trust me, I don't want your position. I don't want that position. All right, I'm just here for a small time. Okay, small time, small time. They be trying to tell me hey, don't do that. They gonna let you go. I'm like, brother, I don't care, brother. Fuck, you don't know how fast I got this job, nigga. You gonna mess up your 90-day probation period? Like what? I give them 30 days. I won't be here 30 days. You talking about 90-day probation period, getting hired on. What the fuck? Trying to see if I'm a good enough worker to get hired on to give them my time and my... Just think about that. We're competing to be the best involuntary slave. They start doing jobs based off production rate. Start paying you more for production. The more bells you pump out, we gonna put a little incentive in there for you. So go ahead and move a little faster. Okay? Move a little faster. Knock out a little bit more extra orders out. You know the holidays coming. You know you want that extra pay. That's how they get y'all. They get the managers. Y'all had the morning meeting. All right, people. Holidays are coming up. Who wants that extra time? Folks be like, oh, I want it. Let me go ahead and get that. My baby want a bike. I got to get her what she want. Let me get that time. That used to be me. I already know how it go. Who needs that overtime? Who wants to volunteer? Nobody volunteers, and they start throwing more perks out. All right, we didn't have any volunteers, so fuck it. Now it's mandatory. The fuck y'all thought this was? Hey, who done been on the job where it was voluntary, but nobody signed up, and then they made that motherfucker mandatory? Swear. Get out of them jobs, y'all. Trust me. It's like a never ending. It's never ending. It's never ending. They're tricking you to give more time for a little bit more pennies. That little overtime. Have you really looked up how much extra money you will be making? It's like when I really start thinking, damn, the overtime really ain't shit if you really think about it. Because let's say it's time and a half. All right, let's say you get $15 an hour. Let's say everything over 40 is time and a half. So you get 15. So time and a half, what was he? 15. Let's have 15.7. Say 15.7. Okay. Was 22? All right. So that's 22. So you're making $22 an hour for overtime. You're making an extra half. Man. Yeah, but it might be another check, but family, the time you put in, it was not really worth it when you really do the calculations. It looked like it was. You know what I'm saying? It looked like. But trust me, the production you gave them and the payment they gave you, if you really sat down with them, meaning the big wigs, you will see they probably high-fiving. They probably, oh my God, we had 30 people signed up. Woo! Woo! Tax write-off. Woo! Yeah, they be like, the more you make, the more you take. Yeah. Keep on making. Yeah. 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 That's what's going on, y'all. There is no Cinderella story working at a job unless you're changing lives. You know, unless you work, you're working with kids, you're a doctor, nurse, really making a change. But I'm going to let everybody know, man, learn your rights. Trust me. You'll see what I'm saying. You'll be like, oh, damn, I see why you be like so passionate about saying this, man. It's right here. We're not supposed to be doing that. People that don't know what's going on does that. And you gotta remember, when I was doing that, I didn't know what was going on. I'd be a fool to do that knowing what's going on. Yeah. If you're looking for a job now, I say just go full in on knowing your titles, rights, and your interests. Start on my page. Start from the top, work your way to the bottom, researching everything that I bring up. It's definitely all the acts because you don't have a job. You have free time. A person with no job has free time. Okay, so sit down and use this time wisely because it'll be more valuable than you going to getting paid an hourly wage for any corporation. And plus, you don't get paid right away for any job anyway. You got to do that week in the hole or 2 weeks in the hole. But when you're reading this information, you're depositing information inside of your memory bank. Oh shit, we just made a bar right there. Oh shit, that's a bar. Okay, you got to make deposits of information in your memory bank. Why do you think they call it your memory bank? A lot of y'all memory banks ain't got shit in it. Your bank broke. Financial institution ain't got shit in it. They be like, you're mentally broke. Where y'all think that come from? Your memory bank ain't got nothing in it that's worthwhile. And if it do got something worthwhile, you ain't using the shit. So it's like you got money you ain't even using. Just sitting on information. Yeah, you got to store this information in your memory bank. You got to lock it in. And every time you go use it, when you withdraw the information, that's when you go enforce your titles, rights, and your interests. It's all financial institution shit, y'all. It's all banking. Everything is banking. You know what's not banking? Banking on that a job is going to save you. That you banking on shit. You banking on nothing. Nothing. Y'all know how many people complain about their jobs that work years? They be like, I gave that company all them years and all they did give me this. All this the thanks y'all give me. And I just be looking at it like, man, have we never heard this before? God damn. It's like, yo. I'm like, yo, what? Then they be saying, no, these jobs don't care about you. I said, we know. We've been knew that. Why do we feel like a new year is supposed to be different? Like, they never care. I mean, they're going to save themselves before they save you. What corporation wouldn't? They'll say they're bankrupt before they'll pay anything out. And that's how they're legally going to get away from it. And if you don't know how to file a legal claim for your interest and the equity that's owed to you, you're just going to be an emotional, mad person that just gave all their mind, body, and soul to a corporation that really that came up off them, filed bankruptcy, ran off in the wind, and opened up a whole new business. Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, who was that? Ray Frio, El Patron. Yeah, I've been saying useful shit this whole time. What are you looking for me to say? What you want me to say, El Patron? El Patron, what you want me to say? What you want me to say? What would you like for me to provide to the people, El Patron? Let me know something. Tell me where I can improve. How can I better assist you? El Patron, how can I better assist? El Patron! How can I be useful? Pause. So yeah, that's why having a job is not useful, okay? No matter how you shape it, don't matter how you flip it, don't matter how you spill it, all right? Just coming from an ex-worker, I would highly advise every person that is working, all right? Don't think you're less. I want you to think yourself more, because if you think yourself more, you're gonna get out of that situation. If you look at yourself like less, like, damn, he talking shit about the people at that job. Because as soon as you look at it from that point, that perspective, you're instantly looking at yourself as a less than. Instead of grouping yourself with what I'm talking about, separate yourself from what I'm talking about. When I say fuck a job, it's like people act like I said fuck they mama. They be like, oh, fuck a job. What the hell? What the hell? Fuck a job. What the hell? Tell a brother to find a useful basis of study. You might have just came in the room, family. So ain't no way you're saying that. I feel like I give the beginner. Can somebody help the brother out? Give him some. Maybe he didn't hear what we was discussing. Can somebody help him out? Give him some things to read. Even though it's on my page for free. But let's use this time to bring everybody on board. I could have sworn I said read. Yeah, I know I'm not tripping. I could have sworn I said if I didn't have no money, I would sit down and read the Truth in Lending Act. I would sit down and read the Federal Reserve Section 16. Yeah, because now I'm having deja vu. Yeah, like what's going on, man? I said that already. I said where to read. But you see what I'm saying? Like imagine if I didn't remember that. That's why I'm not a humble person, because there's some humble people out there that will take their time and, oh, don't worry, brother, let me get you right now. But I'll just be like, man, I don't feel the need to really be doing that because it's just too many people in the live that ask. You could just ask, hey, y'all, what's some things we can read? Instead of saying, there's nothing that's useful. Your job is not useful. That's why you don't know what to read. All right? If you didn't work so hard, you will understand what you need to read. All right? Literally, my pages, especially if you're saying that I'm a real one, to call me a real one, that means you must know what it is that I teach. So you can't call me a real one if you're saying I'm not giving nothing useful, especially not a beginner step by step. I'm like king beginner. I'm like the guy every beginner needs to start with. To be honest, but again, I could be saying shit and it just go over a person's head, right? And that's not even me saying no wild shit. It's just I literally say, man, I literally tell people what to write through these lives. If a person really just swifted through all my lives, yeah, man. But you gotta remember, a person can look at something and not see the value in it. That's another thing. We all don't see the same things. We all don't understand things. My bad. We all don't understand things. A lot of us understand things, so we might be like, I understand that. But say some real shit though, or say some use. Because if a person understands everything I'm saying, this whole live has been about not having to work and going to read. I said the things that you have to read. I literally said you start on my page. The live has been the whole purpose of the live was just tell yo, fuck a job, forget a job. Now a lot of people that don't have jobs saying to themselves well, I don't got a job, fuck a job. Yeah, but you're not making useful time of not having a job. A person with no job is just in a better position to learn this information. You know what I'm saying? So I see somebody said they didn't find the Sense to K-Vi Act useful. Well, let me ask you this, family. How many times did you read it? Don't lie. Just be honest. Because I feel like every single act that I've read was useful. I've never not read an act and it wasn't useful because I knew what I was reading. I don't just go online and just type in acts No, I'm real directive of what I'm trying to find. If I'm trying to find something with banks, I'm looking up the Banking Act. And if I'm trying to find something about bills, I'm looking up the Bill of Exchange Act. If it's anything with Federal Reserve notes, I'm looking up the Federal Reserve Act. You know what I'm saying? The Sense Decay Vi Act definitely is for us. If a person don't find no useful in that, you're really not gonna know the basis of anything, because the Sense Decay is the one that tells you we got to come back and claim our realms. It tells you we got to counterclaim to claim our estates. It don't tell you nowhere else to do that. And to speak on that type of vocabulary, like he must come back and reclaim his realm. Yeah, you know what an estate is. You understand a realm. An estate is an extension of land. A realm is a kingdom. So the kingdom is an extension of land. So we extend our kingdom every time we do business. Sense Decay Vi Act, definitely a power. Definitely. You gotta read that motherfucker more than one time. Y'all be reading it one time, 2 times, and be like, man, you gotta read that twice a day. Like, and then after you read it for a couple of weeks, then say if it's been useful. Y'all read it 1 time, 2 times, hell, even 3 times. You might gotta read something 5 times, 6 times. I know me, if it's my first time reading something, I read the first sentence. I'll read the sentence twice. So I'll read something twice, 1 time, if that makes sense. So as I'm reading, I'll read the first sentence, I'll reread the first sentence, read the second sentence, reread the second sentence, read the third sentence, you know what I'm saying? Do that the whole way, just so I know I'm not missing nothing. And if there's anything I gotta click on, any blue links, because a lot of people be running from the blue links, I'm gonna click on the blue links. I'm gonna click on that blue link, all right, and find out, okay, what's the rabbit hole going to? Okay, they're telling me this for a reason. They want me to see this off-bar info for a reason. All right, let me spend a couple of minutes reading this, and I'm gonna go back to the literature I was reading and utilize the context clues that I just came across. All right, that's what research is, y'all. Research is not just sitting down and reading something, reading as fast as you can, or just skimming through it and trying to find out where it says that you don't have to pay bills. That's literally what people try to do. I didn't see where it said I don't got to pay my rent. Well, duh, goofy, because it said that you're due interest. That's the tenant. It's not going to say you don't got to pay rent. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? This is layman terms speaking. They're not going to use that. They're not going to ever say that. They're not going to ever say how to not pay your car note. Folks be literally putting that in Google. How to not pay car notes. Then you find shit like, well, ways to not pay car note. You can do a voluntary repo. You can turn your car in. You can even do, you know what I'm saying? Like what? Right, and I'm like, it's babies. Like, you did not think? You think it was going to be that damn easy? Oh, I thought we didn't have to pay for nothing. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, brother, are you serious right now? But you trolling. Please tell me you trolling. You typed in what? How to not pay a car note? Man, yeah, this shit definitely not for everybody. And I want the people that know, I want the people that it ain't for to know that it ain't for you. I want people to know, because I want them to go home and be like, who the fuck, what the heck, this is for me. And I want them to be like, okay, I'm about to study. This is for me. But I want people that think that it's sweet, I want to look at them like, yo, this ain't for you. This is for the upper room. This is for the upperclassmen. This is for the cool kids. This is not for you. You're not cool enough. You're not cool enough. You're lame. You're humble. You're regular. You're a regular degular. We can find you anywhere. We can close our eyes and go touch a person. 9 times out of 10, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Keep working, Roger. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell you, like, man, keep working. They get so mad. I'm like, man, yo, if you don't think this is true, just keep working. Who are you to say my job is not? Like, damn. Now you about to argue me down why your job is more important than this information. You definitely don't want to have that talk. All right? You may leave this talk feeling very, very empty. Okay? You definitely don't want to have that. All right? But I'm here today. For those that don't have any kids, I challenge you. I might get some flack for this, but I'm going to say I challenge you to quit your job next Friday and just go into a hyperbolic chamber of just studying. Cut off all your friends. Cut off all your family. All your booty calls. All right? All right? Just lock in. Just see what happens. Just see what happens. Next Friday, just call out. Don't do no motherfucking 2-week notices. I want you to abruptly leave. All right? But don't do that when you know you ain't gonna study. Because you're gonna be crying like hell. All right? This is for the ones. Somebody said for how long? Yeah, because I want you to quit, study, and then go get a job. Forever, my brother. Forever. Or my sister, whoever said that. Forever. Forever. This is a permanent departure. Okay? We're out of here. We're not coming back. If that person got to go back, that means that person shouldn't have never left. I'm going to say it like that. That should tell you something. If that person goes back, that person should have never left. Hell yeah. Because you'll start saying like, damn, I know too much to go work. I really be telling myself like, yo, I know too much to do certain shit. Too much. I know too much to get. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you know, the less you got to do. The more you know, the less you pay. The less you know, the more you pay. Imagine not knowing nothing. How do you prove that the landlord used your lease as deposit? You don't prove it. You don't got to. That's nothing for you to prove. That's for you to know. What else did they do with your application? I'm not proving that they deposited. I know that they deposited. I'm not here to ask those type. This is me personally. I'm not here to ask those type of questions. I know. I move like I know that they know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you try to make them prove every last little, it's gonna make everything longer. I'm not trying to prove that they deposited. I already know they deposited. What the hell else did they do with my secured collateral? What they did, put it on their bunk bed? Put it in a safe somewhere? No. They gave it to a bank. So I know since they gave it to a bank, that means they deposited into a financial institution. So I'm not proving that. The proof is in Federal Reserve Section 16. I just said it. Section 16, Part 1 and Part 2. Well, if it's a private landlord, well, it's gonna be kind of. I still push it. I still do it. But if that private landlord don't got 5 or more tenants, then certain things change. Same thing with mortgage. Yeah, I'll do a class on mortgage. But a lot of people asking me to do a court class. Y'all already did a court class. If anybody that got my advanced course, you've already built the court case. Just if you already did everything in the advanced course, go file for a federal claim. Anybody that don't know what to do after that, watch the video again and keep studying. If you're to the point where you don't know how to file a federal claim, keep studying. Alright, don't switch it up. Alright, in the meantime, make sure y'all DM for any courses. Remember, if you just go to my page, my classes are not that high. It is not 8,000, which it could be, but it's not 8,000. It is not 2,000. My advanced course is 500. My beginner course is 250. How to learn how to get out your rent. That course is 250. But you gotta follow the prompt on my page. The first pin post and the second pin post. Make sure you read, please. All right, make sure you read, please. All right, make sure you swipe right. Read everything. Please read the instructions. All right, please. All right. That's what it is. I'm putting up the tickets for Chicago for this month. All right, Chicago this month. It will be September 24th. It will be on the Sunday. We will be having church on Sunday, not the 23rd. It will be on the 24th. Chicago, September 24th this month. Make sure y'all tap in. All right, tickets will be 100 to 150. All right, and I'll have some VIP tickets as well. All right, so that's what it is. That's what it is. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all don't sit around and watch for lives to kick. All right, you can literally start researching now, family. All right, right now. Okay, that's what it is, y'all. Peace and love. Make sure y'all look at all the lives. Part 1 that we did before this one. Part 2. I hope this motivated you to go ahead and create your escape plan to get away, get out of that work life. All right, so you can really start seeing what real life is like when you have your real time. All right, not your small free time when you're off work. All right, that's what it is, y'all. Peace and love.